welcome back to the Esports Club. We are running with the Spring Pro Series of the Siege esports scene in our South Asian region.
Hey guys, my name is Leozard. I am the team analyst for Hunters Loco.
I am Atharv. I am from TEC Esports and my role in the team is Flex.
This is Mehdi Siddiqui from the Esports. My in-game name is Ace.
Hello everybody, it's me, Naughty Ashrit. I am the coach and substitute for Mercenaries. We recently qualified for the Spring event.
Hi everyone, my name is Jimmy. I am currently on Retrograde's roster for the TEC Pro Series Spring Pro Series. I play secondary hard breach and I'm very excited to be here.
My name is Farhan Ali, also known as Rhymes with Buck. I'm playing in the TEC Pro Series for Team Shaheens.
My name is Kuntal Biswas. I play for Esports. My in-game name is Kuntal and I am a fragment.
Let's talk to you about a little bit about your journey. You've been in the Siege esports scene for quite a while now. From the point you started till now, how has your experience been?
In terms of experience, I think like Siege community in India was always very wholesome. There wasn't really say a barrier, so you could really go and interact with anyone. Like even back when I started, like people at the top of the scene now are my competitors. So Sparko, Jitri and all. They've always been good friends. The scene is really friendly. Like after the tournament, there's good banter. We play together, we talk together.
I have been playing this game for like 5 to 6 years. जो मेरे teammates हैं like वो भी like अभी से start नहीं किया, वो भी मेरे साथ से ही काफ़ी देर पहले के दोस्त हैं. We used to play rank a lot, but कोई interest नहीं था competitive में. मैंने like show team join कर ली, but still I played rank with my friends. Now उनका भी interest पैदा हुआ competitive खेलने में. मेरा team again a team that's competing good with other teams and yeah.
Originally, when I first signed on for Siege, I was very casual. I'd come into Siege with my eyes completely shut. I had no idea what it was about, but I saw the trailer and it released a day before my birthday, December 1st, 2015. And I was like, you know what, I have to try this. And the moment I got into that first game of casual, I just kind of fell in love with it. There was just nothing like it, and there isn't anything like it even now.
According to you, who would you say are the best operators currently on attack and defense in the current meta?
For attack, I think right now Finka is played a lot. I mean, obviously she has her LMG that is like 100 bullets, I believe, per magazine, and you've got a Gon 6. Nades easy to clear off utilities. So Finka stands on top, followed by, I think Osa is coming up too. You've got a bulletproof shield, just like your Monty. But if you're gonna face check a room, you'll definitely need a support. You can't definitely solo. With another plus point with Osa is like you can just hold off long angles by just deploying your shield and just like acting as a flank warfare.
In the current meta, first of all, I just want to say that this current meta is something that, I don't know, it feels stale for many people, but to me, the most exciting the game has ever been. So it's more about fast action, high intensity gunfights rather than just, you know, the tactical game that Siege has always been, which was nice, but personally I prefer this. On attack, I think the two main operators are Yana and Finka. You see them with their incredible utilities, with the Gon 6, with the nades, with the reusable gadgets that, you know, affect the whole match. I think they are the most impactful operators on attack. On defense, I think there's a lot of lineups that have a lot of impact, but personally I feel Melusi is an operator that can completely change the flow of the round. They can it just shuts down an attacker's push. So personally I feel those are the most strongest operators in the current meta.
Probably Finka on attack is the best, is the meta because of the LMG. It has no recoil. It has a Gon 6. It can break shields. It has 2 nades and it can like I guess 20 or 30 HP. You can gain 20 or 30 HP if you're low or something. So it's really overpowered. So these things like Finka is very overpowered. Zofia with the LMG is very overpowered. On defense, Capcom is really annoying to face, but it has not played like that much on a higher rank level. These operators, I think Capcom should be deleted from the game.
Well, talking about another operator who's just come in, Azami, what do you think of Azami as a competitive operator? Do you think it can make a change?
I think Azami brings a lot of versatility with her, especially since her gadget takes very little time to deploy. If you're quick to react, you can realistically cut off, execute key moments in the game and cause an effect that would have ripples throughout the rest of the match. Whether that's, I've seen people in ranked kind of just bouncing Maverick grenades off with a well-timed Azami kunai, It definitely brings a lot that people have to get used to, especially since I really think we haven't even scratched the surface with what is possible with an operator like her.
It's a really good operator because it's really helpful for the defense because like you can just extend the defense to a whole new level. Back in the days, we cannot play clubhouse on the rafters because there was a lot of holes and people used to just come up, use flashes, nade the guy who is on rafter. He cannot get out of there. Now with Azami there, you can just block off the holes and just play it more safe.
What is the one thing that you say that you really like in Siege that you can't find in any other game?
I think the one-shot headshot mechanic is just too nice to have in the game. It basically eliminates the fact of you having disadvantage. Maybe because you were down on economy or having a lower tier weapon like an SMG compared to an opponent having an AR or something. You still have a fair enough chance of winning the gunfight if you manage to click the head. So that's one good thing about it.
I think it's Siege gets CQB really right. Like, I don't know if people have played Battlefield a lot. Like, I used to be a huge Battlefield player. Battlefield had this one map, okay? It used to be called Operation Metro. It was just this meat grinder of tight spaces and guns blazing and explosions and everything. And that was what kind of enchanted me about that map. It was just this sort of mixture of tight gunfights, quick reaction times, generally just having to move around and make decisions in a split second. That I think Siege has kind of boiled down into a pretty good formula and made an entire game out of it.
Obviously the map destruction. In any other game, you cannot like utilize the map so much as you can utilize in Rainbow Six Siege. Like you can do verticals, you can make line of sights, you can just make up a strategy by like changing the whole map, right?
Yeah.
So it's more fun.
On the other side of the same conversation, if there was an operator that you were given the free chance to create, what ability would that operator have?
Just make a 4-speed operator. Absolutely no health. He can take multiple gunfights, but he has like really low HP. So give it a high skill cap, a decent weapon. Like bring back the gunfights. And I think I would do it for the defense especially because the defenders now have much weaker weapons overall.
I think maybe we'd have an operator that combines abilities. Like we have IQ and Thatcher. IQ can detect gadgets from afar. Thatcher can disable them. I was thinking an operator that could detect a gadget and just disable that gadget itself within that radius. Like all these gadgets, like suppose if there are like an ADS in one side, an ADS in another. By just pinging at that ADS, all the ADSs get disabled.
Probably something to counter traps, maybe something like which would know that there's a trap in the locality of you. But maybe that may be too OP, so maybe kind of make the operator more audible or something like that.
Any operator who can find drones.
Okay, that's interesting. That is nice. मतलब वो एक और तरफ का ओवर पार्ट भी वो बन जाएगा, लेकिन idea is an idea. What's the mindset of the team been, and what are you guys expecting going forward in the next 1-2 months?
I think like our main goal right now has been to build consistency. So far we were not able to scrim due to the month of Ramadan, and then this month also we had exams. So after that we want to build consistency, and whatever opportunity Ubisoft gives us to get into the international scene, I think that right now is our biggest focus.
कोई particular mindset नहीं है like अभी इस playoffs में खेलने का. हम यही है कि like हम flexible हैं according to the team जो opponent खेलेंगे. We have read the play style of many teams. Let's see जो हमारे साथ aggressive खेलेगा हम उनके साथ passive खेलते हैं, aggressive खेलते हैं. We will show this in the tournament.
Actually, more kind of like a mindset thing. We're just focusing on the winning the next match, one after another. Take it by a step and reaching to the finals. That's our mindset.
We didn't expect much. We were like, there's a tournament around. We didn't used to play Go for 2. Like we didn't want to wake up at like 10 a.m. in the morning on a Sunday. Like most of my teammates are like boomers. They all have jobs. They don't want to wake up on a Sunday morning at 9-10 p.m. to do a triad in the rank in a Go for match. So we stopped playing Go for. So like we were like, TEC is coming, let's play. Like we don't even play Siege na. Let's try. Like we used to play competitive 2-3 years back, like when TEC happened, like nationals and all. We play for fun, like no practice and all, like just as a rank.
What is one ranked map that you really love to play, and one that you would absolutely throw out the pool?
I wouldn't say that this is a map that I love, but Oregon is something I don't mind playing over and over again. I don't know what it is about it, like everyone calls it Boragon, but I don't see it that way. For some reason, keeping the environment same, it just lets me refine my skills as a better player. And every time I play the map, it feels different from the last game. Like it doesn't feel the same to me, and I get to learn more. As for what I dislike, I think it has to be Bang by far, hands down. For some reason, whenever I play that map, it's like on attack, it feels like the map is defender sided, but when I'm defending, it feels like the map is attacker sided. So it just never goes in my favor. I don't know what's going on. I feel overwhelmed all the time, and I'm sure many of the other people feel this way, but It's in the Pro League map pool we have to play. So I guess I'll have to learn.
This is probably going to be a very stale answer, but I've always had a soft spot for Oregon. Even before it was reworked, there was just something about that map that, I don't know, scratched that itch really well. And I think one ranked map that I would throw out of the pool, I think would probably be Consulate. Like, I am absolutely fed up of Consulate simply because there's never any variety in how you have to play that map, you know? I mean, see, in Oregon, in a map like Oregon, even if you play a little sort of brain dead and you don't really put too much logic, you can probably get away with it. But in Consulate, if you don't think about what is it that you're going to do, and you don't think about how you're going to attack, then you're going to be punished very easily. Like, it's very easy for the defenders to be like, okay, this guy's obviously doesn't know what he's doing, so let me just take that free kill.
I like Coastline a lot. I think it should come back to the Pro League. And I hate Favela. They should remove it and bring it to casual only. And the casual players should play that on.
How has the scene grown from way back when you started till now, and how do you see it in the future to come?
Back when I started, there were no official tournaments from Ubisoft. Now where there's TEC, then there's majors, then there's playoffs. Back then there were just community events, and thanks to TEC, who actually started a lot of heat in the region with the tournament, growth has been tremendous. And I think it would be very amazing as these new tournaments keep coming up from TEC, which is the Spring Series and following South Asia Nationals. I think it's gonna be a very great year for Siege.
The last 2 years have been pretty eventful, I would say. But then things sort of went downhill. But I'm very glad that this scene, the players in this region, they're very resilient. They don't give up because of that, because of not just the players, the management as well. Like you guys who handle TEC, it's because of you guys that we continue to have an active esports scene in here, and we're very grateful for that. I'm speaking on behalf of all the players on my team, and I'm sure the whole community as well. But there's a very exciting future up ahead, and I'm looking forward to more tournaments, especially the South Asia Nationals that are going to happen later this year.
South Asia region, see, there are a lot of pro players, like a lot of good players, or not even like except for the OG players who are still dominating the scene, like Mercenaries are there, Kira is there, LFO Monkey and others. These three teams have been dominating the scene for last 2-3 years. There are a lot of new players, like they can make a really good name in the region, but being underage, they cannot play the tournament. So hopefully within next 2 years, we can see them dominating the scene.
The last question, you've got quite a bit of supporters following you up. They are backing you up, a lot of love from all your fans. What do you have to say to them?
First of all, I would like to say a big thank you to all the wishes that I received from the community. I don't know if you know, but about 2 weeks back, I was in the hospital because of viral disease that I caught, and that basically impacted my liver, my spleen, my throat, and it was just it was a really bad experience. I was in a lot of pain, and I was so glad to see that the entire R6 community of South Asia, they banded together on Twitter to give me some wishes. And honestly, when you're in a hospital bed for 5 days and that's all you see, the inside of a room, that just means a lot to you, and it really put a smile on my face, and I'm very grateful to all my fans for that. It's a very blessed community we have, and you guys rock.
I'll say thanks for all the support. We'll definitely try to put some major wins in the bag and try to put up some amazing gameplay. If not the win, we'll try to definitely keep you all entertained and have fun with the game. Yeah.
Keep supporting us, keep praying for us, because we will need that a lot. As the team we're going up against from now on, they're gonna be really hard. And yeah, your support keeps us going. We grind for your support. Keep supporting us to the very end.